So if you're looking to get inside a woman's mind and keep her thinking about you nonstop, you're in the right place. Because today, I'm revealing 7 dark psychology hacks that'll have her obsessed with you. These tricks aren't about playing games. They're about using psychological principles that naturally draw her in and keep her hooked. Let's get into it. 1. The power of scarcity. So the first hack is all about scarcity. You've probably heard the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And it couldn't be more true. If you want to keep her obsessed, you need to create a sense of mystery and distance. If you're always available, constantly texting or calling, she'll start taking you for granted. Women are naturally attracted to what they can't easily have. So if you're always around, she'll begin to lose interest. Instead, you should start pulling back a little. You don't need to play mind games, but simply reduce the frequency of your contact. When you make yourself scarce, it drives her to wonder about you, think about you, and desire you more. But don't go overboard. Don't leave her hanging for days. Just learn how to play it cool and give her space. She'll start chasing you, craving your attention, and when you do show up, you'll be that much more exciting to her. 2. Give her unforgettable sex. So let's get real for a second. Nothing keeps a woman hooked on you like great sex. But it's not just about performance or technique. It's about making the experience emotionally intense, connected, and unforgettable. A woman's mind is just as important as her body when it comes to intimacy. So you need to focus on creating a deep emotional bond during sex. Focus on her needs, make her feel seen and heard, and pay attention to her desires. This goes far beyond the physical act. Women are wired to be more connected emotionally during sex. So if you're able to provide an experience that makes her feel both emotionally safe and intensely desired, it creates a powerful bond. When you give her the best sex of her life, she won't forget it. And every time she sees you, she'll associate you with the incredible pleasure you gave her. She'll become addicted to that feeling, wanting more, and will always come back for more. 3. Make her feel like she needs you. So one of the most powerful tricks in the dark psychology arsenal is making her feel like she needs you in her life. Now, this doesn't mean being overbearing or manipulative. It means positioning yourself as an indispensable part of her emotional world. Be the person she can turn to when she needs comfort, support, or advice. Be the one who's there when she's down, the one who makes her feel safe and secure. When a woman feels like she can't imagine her life without you, she'll be emotionally hooked. The key is to be there when she needs you, but not always. You need to show that you're reliable, but not in a way that makes you seem clingy. The more you create this sense of emotional stability in her life, the more she'll come to depend on you, and the more she'll desire your presence. When a woman feels that emotional attachment and dependency, it taps into her subconscious mind and makes her obsessed with keeping you in her life. 4. Make her jealous. So if you want to keep her hooked and obsessed with you, one of the most effective tricks in dark psychology is to make her feel like she could lose you at any moment. Women are wired to crave validation, but they also fear losing the one person who truly makes them feel special. That's where you come in. If she knows that you have other options, that you can walk away without hesitation, it puts you in a position of power. It's not about being cruel, but about playing the game of attraction on your terms. Here's how to do it. Subtly show her that she's not your only option. Mention other women in passing. Talk about your social life in a way that shows you have choices, or flirt with someone else in front of her without crossing any boundaries. It doesn't have to be obvious, but it has to get under her skin. You want her to question whether you're really invested in her, or if you could easily move on. The real power comes when she starts to feel insecure. Let her see that you won't tolerate being taken for granted. When she realizes that you're willing to leave at any moment, she'll begin to act differently. She'll start showing you the attention, respect, and love you deserve. Her desire to keep you will intensify, and she'll be more attentive than ever before. You see, women need to feel like they're a priority, but they also need to feel like they could lose you. When she feels that, she'll do anything to keep you. 5. Make her life exciting. So the reality is that most men are predictable. They fall into routines, they're too safe, and they give her nothing to look forward to. They do the same boring things day in and day out, and honestly, it becomes tiresome for her. But you need to stand out. You need to create an experience that she'll crave, one that she can't get from any other guy. How do you do this? You make her life feel like an adventure. Show up when she least expects it. Take her on spontaneous dates, and take risks she's never considered before. Throw her out of her comfort zone, whether that's taking her to a new city, trying an activity she's never done, or introducing her to a side of life she's never seen. Keep her on her toes. You want her to feel excitement every time you text her, every time you make plans, and every time she's with you. Make every moment memorable, so when she compares you to other guys, they'll seem like total snooze fests. The more exciting you make her life, the more she'll see you as the man who offers something they can't. Soon, she'll be addicted to the rush, and the idea of letting you go, that'll never cross her mind. 6. Do stuff that will remind her of you. So one of the most powerful ways to keep her thinking about you when you're not around is by leaving subtle reminders of yourself everywhere. You need to become a part of her everyday life, even when you're not physically there. How? It's all about creating little moments that stick in her mind. Start by leaving small things behind when you visit her. A jacket, a book, a note, or even a small gift. These things act as triggers that'll make her think of you every time she sees them. But it's not just about leaving physical items. You can also make impressions with things she experiences with you, like a certain scent that she'll associate only with you, or a special song that plays every time you're together. The key is to get into her senses and memories, so whenever she hears that song or smells that scent, she'll be flooded with thoughts of you. The goal is to create a deep mental connection with her that's hard to break. When she keeps seeing or thinking about you, it makes it impossible for her to forget about you. She'll start associating you with comfort, joy, and those special moments. And every time she's reminded of you, she'll crave your presence even more. Now, before we get to number 7, please make sure to subscribe because I post videos just like this one every single day, and you simply don't want to miss them. Anyways, let's get back to the video. 7. Stand up to her. So most guys let women walk all over them. They're afraid to stand up for themselves, afraid to set boundaries, and afraid to challenge her when she needs it. And that's exactly why women lose respect and start looking elsewhere. The truth is, women are naturally attracted to strong, confident men who know what they want and won't back down. So, when she tests you, because trust me, she will, you need to show her you won't tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or games. Don't just give in to her every whim. Stand firm, express your opinion, and make it clear that you have your own life, your own goals, and you're not going to let anyone, especially her, distract you from that. But here's the key. You're not being aggressive, you're being assertive. You're not trying to control her, you're simply showing that you're a man who commands respect. And that's something women find incredibly attractive: strength, leadership, and the ability to say no when it's necessary. You're not a pushover, you're a man who knows his worth, and that's what makes her keep coming back for more. And there you have it. If you want to make sure she never loses interest, use these tactics wisely, and remember, confidence and control are key. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more, and I'll see you in the next one.